In the previous lesson, we mentioned that chemical reactions always result in chemical changes. So then, what is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is a process in which chemical bonds between atoms are broken and created to form new molecules. In a chemical reaction, the atomic nucleus is untouched, but electrons may be transferred or shared to break and form chemical bonds between atoms. For example, water splitting is a chemical reaction in which water compounds are broken down into oxygen and hydrogen. Another example of a chemical reaction is photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, plants use energy from sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. Since you can't see chemical reactions at the molecular level with the naked eye, it's helpful to know some common signs that indicate a reaction has occurred. Chemical reactions usually release or absorb heat or other forms of energy. They may also produce color, gas, odor, or sound. A chemical reaction can be described using a chemical equation. Chemical equations are representations of chemical reactions in terms of symbols of elements and formulas of compounds involved in the reactions. The substances that go into a chemical reaction are called the reactants, and the substances produced at the end of the reaction are known as the products. You may have noticed extra numbers in the chemical equations above. These numbers are called coefficients, and they tell us the number of molecules or atoms involved in the reactions. The number of atoms of each element must be the same on both sides of a chemical equation, making the equation balanced. Equations must be balanced to reflect the law of conservation of mass, which states that no atoms are lost or gained over the course of a chemical reaction. This law of conservation of mass will be further discussed in the next lesson. And now it's time to say goodbye.